Now today is greenhouse changeover day. Take 3, we can do it. And that means I need to take everything out of my greenhouse. I need to give the glass a good scrub. I need to take my green shades netting off. And then I need to put everything back in the greenhouse. So, first job, get rid of the tomatoes. Now luckily, blight has missed the greenhouse this year. It didn't miss me outdoor tomatoes though. Ooh. And I'll chuck all this in the compost, don't you worry. So there we have it, all cleaned out, ready for a good scrub. It's had a broom and the sun is right in my eyes and I can't see where I'm walking. But I'm just going to get a nice soapy mixture going. I'm just going to clean the inside of the glass today. I'm going to do the outside when it's proper winter, like the middle of winter. My hands are freezing and I really don't want to do it. Because all the leaves, because if I'm going to scrub the outside and then the leaves are all going to fall on it, what's the point? So I'm going to wait for the leaves to fall and then I'll do that. But I'm cold. It's really cold out here. It's like lowest is, it's getting down to 3 degrees tonight, which I'm like, whoa. But yeah, let's give the inside a good old scrub. So I'm waiting for the kettle to boil because I'm going to do it warm to warm my hands up a bit. It's cold water. Mix a bit of hot with a bit of cold to make it warm to clean the greenhouse. That's how it's going to go. Well, while I wait for it to boil, I'm going to have a little ramble because that is going to take forever because I put quite a lot of water in it and it probably needs a new gas canister in it, which I can't be bothered to do right now. But once I've got my greenhouse sorted out, I'm going to do some onions in some module trays. I was going to do them outside, but it's just going to get too harsh and they'll do absolutely nothing. Let me show you my beds I put in. I've been meaning to show you for the past 2 videos, so let me show you now. So these are the beds I've recently built. I've got 2 6x4s, 6x4 footers, and then around here, this is going to be my bulb bed where the majority of my hundreds and thousands of bulbs are going to go. I haven't worked it out yet, but I think I came into about 150 bulbs. So that's all right, it's plenty. But I've got no soil to fill this up. I think we've got a wheelbarrow soil at home. But yeah, let me show you these as well. I'm going to try to overwinter my peppers this winter. You can't see them, but they're there. You probably can see them. It was only till yesterday I was like, nearly fell over. It was only till yesterday I was like, I'm going to give it a go. You know, if they die, they die. I can start again. It's not like it's the only plant I've got. But yeah, it's getting down to 3 degrees tonight. It's going to get freezing. It's not going to get freezing, it's going to get to 3 degrees. So the main reason of me giving these a good old scrub, oh it's really echoey in here, is to just get all that grub off, to make them look nice and shiny again, ready for the year. I haven't thought about it, but my plan will probably just to get the hose in here and just hose it all off after, depending on how it looks. Yeah, I'm going to get in every nook and cranny on the inside and then I'll do the outside. I'm back. Ooh, it's feeling exciting. I've got all my pots and bits down there. I've got my sieve. I've got me other sieve, I've got my watering cans, I've got my thermometer. It's saying 20 degrees in here, but I've hung it like on the door like that, so that's probably not a real reading, but it's fitting to get nice and warm in here, so we'll put that there. I've got my table there, and the reason I haven't put this one in is because I think I'm going to cut it in half and get rid of it. So with the longer ones, I think what I am going to do is practically cut that like that, and then I'll chop that up with firewood and stuff, and then so I'll have half a bench, which can be a little potting bench actually, maybe, possibly, and I'm going to put that in there, which could just hold all my seedlings. Then I think I'm going to put a chair there, and I might have a little bin. The reason for a chair is because in the winter this will be the warmest place down the allotment, so I'm going to come, you know, I'll be sitting in here with a cup of tea and warm it up. I've set up another beer trap for the slugs in here. There we go. I've got me white/brown onions and me red onions. Half of them was squishy. Like, let me get a few. Where's the bucket? But they're all squishy, and there's the only sort of hard ones. Like, you don't want to be planting squishy ones. Whoa, that's got juice coming out of that one, and it's gone everywhere. Plant the squishy ones, it's just gonna rot, and you're not gonna get a onion. Did I say garlic? I did, didn't I? You're not gonna get an onion. So these are the more hard ones. Let's see if we get anything from them. If not, it's just a bit of fun. We'll find out next spring. If you can see, one of them already has a green shoot, so that gave me a good sign. It was quite squishy, but I thought, let's plant it. Let's see what happens. Right, I'm going to try overwintering my peppers. So there we have it. Take 2, camera battery died, changed it, I'm back. Here I am, with 4 peppers ready to be overwintered. Depending on how cold it's going to get, might have to put some fleeces on it. This looks like it's had some damage from a bit of cold already, so I'm just going to chop that off. Gone. Yeah, it looks like it's sort of damaged by the frost or cold. But yeah, they look alright. Let's see if they overwinter. If not, it's not the end of the world. I'll start them back off on January. Oh, it's cold. It's got down to 3 degrees last night, and the kettle isn't going to work. It's not working. Kettle don't like working in these cold temperatures, but it's not even that cold. We're just, oh, helicopter going over. We're just in October, coming to the mid of October, and it's so cold already, and the kettle doesn't want to work. So how am I going to have my teas in the winter? I'm going to have to bring down a flask, aren't I? That's just not the way. But anyways, today I'm not moaning about my cup of tea. Or maybe am I? Yesterday we went to the garden centre. I got 2 scillias. I got a pink and a white because they're just stunning, aren't they? I got my garlic bulbs. I found some, finally found some. Yesterday, the other day I was rambling to the camera about how I couldn't find any, and then I thought I'm going to scrap that video, and then my bulbs came, so I was like, yay, we'll do a new video. So I've got garlic. That's going to be planted. I might plant that today actually. I don't know where I'll put it. But I've got some onion sets as well. So yeah, me and Dad went to the garden centre yesterday. I was like, told him about my garlic, me onion situation. How most of them are soft, and he went, "We'll get some of the onions." I was like, okay. So I'm going to do them today. See how the other onions go as well. So I'm going to do them. But the main task today is to get this kettle, and it's gone out again, so I'm going to spend my whole day trying to get this kettle working. Right, let's get working. Well, on the onion front and the pea front, I have run out of compost to do everything. So I've actually just done one tray of peas because I'm going to do for the pea shoots. If you can't tell, can you see my breath? It is that cold. I am freezing. One thing in my greenhouse, these are so low. I'm looking at other people's greenhouse. Them things are low up there. I can't that's restricting me to there. I can't. So like, anyways, this is me happy's face. I really do like the greenhouse. Still don't know what I'm doing with the other bench because I've walked down the soil today. I might cut it, I might not, but I probably will. But anyways, with my scillias, I'm going to plant these now and try get the kettle going again. Right, take two because I filmed myself in a time lapse, so that's not so good. But as I've put in my flowers there and I've put that cover over the leeks and I've gave that bed a good weed. The little weed. I've just thought of something right here. Should I do maybe a little triangular planter? Maybe something like that, that and that, and then a second layer and then a pot on top. Because that's a waste of growing space here, isn't it? Because I ripped out that 6x4 foot raised bed, put a shed there, and I've lost a little bit of growing space. So I wonder, should I maybe put some flower pots there, or you know? Yeah, it's just a thought, that is.
I've been thinking about myself today, thinking how I changed, how I really don't care.
I think I've been caught by the carriage white butterfly because I shook the plant, so loads of little white eggs plant, so I shook the whole thing, and I did have two big white holes, and I had one there and one there, so I put this green netting over them, so nothing else should get in. But does it distract the plant? Does it do something to the plant? But I'm going to put another one or two of them beer traps in there to catch slugs, because I caught a few in there, and yes, let's do that. Time for a tea break, if the kettle's working. It's warmed up a bit, so the kettle is roaring. I've got a nice steady flame. Right, what I've done so far, I've tidied that bed there, I put in me whatever flowers, because I forgot the name of them. I've sorted out that bed, I've sorted out that bed, I've sorted out this bed, and that bed here has a nice, is that sage? I think that's sage, and I've got two kohlrabi plants with a polytunnel cover over it. I've got a flower there which I bought earlier in the year, popped it in, didn't expect much, and yeah, still going. I don't know if it's going to go through winter, but I'm going to keep it in. Next task after my tea break will be sorting out my pots out. Them zinnias, I'm going to cut them back quite a bit, I reckon, and possibly compost them, I reckon, but time for tea. I've got my tea. This is where I am planting my garlic this year. We had a mic failure, so yes, this is where the garlic is going. Where it is planted on the right. I've put them cloches on to deter the cats from digging up the bulbs, because I do fancy some garlic next year. I've only covered the right hand side. I possibly might get another bag to do the left hand side, but I don't know yet. Like, subscribe, comment, and I'll see you next week. Bye.